Hello, my name is Derek. This is episode 3. Today's topic is drill music, in my opinion. This is a subject that's near and dear to my heart. I love the art form of drill music. I think the guys are very talented, and for the most part, they're good at what they do. But what I don't like about drill music, people are losing their lives behind drill music. When these guys are making songs about shooting somebody, about people that's dead, which leads to them nine times out of 10, them getting shot over that. This is what I don't like about it. I think it can be done in a manner where you don't disrespect the dead. You let them rest in peace. You can say whatever you want to say about the other gang is suckers, they cowards, they nuts, they scared, whatever. Say that because they live it and they're still in a fight. Now my belief about gangs is, in particular black gangs, there's no need for it. And I know and I understand. It's the camaraderie, it's the brotherhood, it's people from your block standing and banding together. All for one and one for all. That's what I do like about it. What I don't like about it, it's left so many brothers in prison or dead. You're fighting for over a corner, a block, or a neighborhood that isn't yours. It's senseless. But the most senseless thing is when you disrespect the dead. When you defile the dead. That's the most disturbing thing about it. Because they may be opposite to you, or they may be your enemies, but they have loved ones. To them, that's their cousin, that's their brother, that's their son, that's their nephew, that's their father. So they don't want to hear about people making fun or laughing or talking bad about their dead loved one. And I think out of respect for the mothers, because we all have mothers, and even if your mother's gone, she's not in your life, you all got someone to care about you. Everybody got someone to care about. They don't want to hear it. They shouldn't be subject to one day look up on YouTube and there's people making fun and laughing about their loved one dying. Their kids shouldn't be able to go 9, 10 years later and see people making fun about their loved one. I was introduced to drill music through Chief Keef, which I like his music a lot. I like his music. I consider him to be one of the goats of drill music. But as I listen to drill music, I got to drill music, I got more into it, and I discovered more artists. Like Dirk, like Drill Wick, like King Von, like Poppy, like TP, like Wooski, and the king of them all, in my opinion, My man Duck, rest in peace. I have a soft spot for Duck. I like Duck music. I generally think, I never met him, but I think he was a guy that you can talk and you can reason with. Now I believe he defended himself in his block. Yes. But I believe you someone that you can talk to and reason with. He made Chicago legends as an olive branch to the other side. It wasn't received. So he went on doing this thing. If y'all not gonna try to, y'all gonna try my overture, so then I'm gonna have to keep doing like this thing. I would love to say stop the violence, stop the gang war in Chicago, stop it, brothers, because we all black and we all brothers. But I know it's been so much bloodshed between the various gangs, and it's hard for you to sit down and make peace with someone that killed your brother, killed your cousin, killed your friend, your homeboy. And some people had the nerve to put it in song and make fun and ridicule. So I know it's hard for people to get over that. My only wish would be, if you're going to do drill music, leave the dead out of it. This is not for the BDs, it's for the GDs, it's for the Mickey Cobras, it's for the Vice Lords, it's for everyone. This music is so strong and powerful. It may start in Chicago, but it's done migrated to other cities, other countries. You have New York drill, you have Philadelphia drill, you have all different kinds of drill music. London drill, Australia drill. And to me, it's the realest form of music out. Because when they make a song saying, we're going to shoot this person, 9 times out of 10, that person will be shot. When they make songs about someone being dead, 9 times out of 10, they done the killing or had something to do with the killing. These are just facts. They can't be ignored. These guys have time. Every way to provide for themselves and their families. Even help their friends get on and get their friends' jobs working for them to make some money. But if you're mixing your music with the business of the streets, that's not going to work. My main concern is, if you want this the other gang, this the other gang. But leave the dead out of them, because they're not the ops. They may be your ops, but they're not the ops of their mothers, brothers, sisters, kids. It's the same way if something happened to you that make the music about someone dead. You're not an op to your mother. Your mother don't want to hear it. People ridiculing and making fun of you dying. So if drill music can be done without that disrespect, I like it myself. I think it's a great form of music. It's fascinating. And for the most part, these guys are talented. To me, Duck, he was on the verge of blowing up. That's my opinion. King Von, one of the most talented guys I have heard. Period. Your mother don't want to hear people ridiculing and making fun of you dying. So if drill music can be done without that disrespect, I like it myself. I think it's a great form of music. It's fascinating. And for the most part, these guys are talented. To me, Duck, he was on the verge of blowing up. That's my opinion. King Von, one of the most talented guys I have ever heard. Period. Not just drill rap, any music. His storytelling, his rhyming. It's unfortunate that he isn't here to continue to make money and to provide for the people around him and provide for his kids. That's the fortunate thing about it, unfortunate thing about it. But to me, drill music is the realest form of music. It's realer than gangster rap. Gangster rap is somebody just used to telling a story about somebody else's life. These guys can actually die. It's been several drill rappers from different cities that are gone. I think in Chicago, the most dangerous thing to be is a rapper. They have probably lost about 25 to 30 rappers. Guys making music. You're just making music. Lil Mark dead. Duck dead. Dusky dead. TB dead. Poppy dead. That's the name of film. Newski dead. Crump dead. That's just naming a few in Chicago. Shooter Shells dead. Being a rapper is dangerous in Chicago. New York is a lot of rappers that die in New York too. There's a lot of rappers that got shot in Philadelphia and different places. But the thing is, they not as big and as known as Chicago rappers. You got Pop Smoke. He's one of the biggest drill rappers, you know. Dead. Brothers, if you're able to make music and make money legal, you gotta separate from the streets. But my one thing I would say to all of the brothers, please stop dissing the dead. Don't ridicule and make fun of the dead. That's bad karma. I know you probably shot some of your homeboys, probably killed some of your homeboys. He was a hater out. But I think once that person is dead, it should be off limits. We should have that much respect for that person's mother and that person's family. Because they're not gang banging with them. They banging, but they're not. But they gotta live with people ridiculing and making fun. I seen something on YouTube with Tucumán. She was saying how she was disturbed, Our people was using her son's name in disrespectful ways. And she's right. And she's the reason why I'm making this topic on this podcast. Duck mother. She was upset about Dirk saying something about Duck. He's dead. Let him rest in peace. He's not your op. He's not your enemy. He's not a threat to you no more. Let it go, brother. The same way, Dirk won't want nobody to say nothing disrespectful about King Vaughn, about Newski, about Chino. Because the same way that he hurts, when you hear somebody getting disrespectful or saying something wrong about his dead loved ones, it's the same way somebody else feel about theirs. Put yourself in their shoes, brother. How you feel, how you upset, and you ready to go to war and shoot up everything because someone said something about someone that was close to you. It's the same way they feel. You never speak ill of the dead. You let that person rest in peace. Drill music can be so much better and probably safer if you took the disrespect out. I would love for y'all to just stop gang banging, period. But I know it's hard to do because there's been so much bloodshed on both sides. And violence beget violence. Melly, God bless his soul. Melly said there's going to be no killing without killing, and he's right. Because you killed my brother, I killed yours. You killed my boy, I killed two of yours. You kill me, some of my people come back and kill you. It's a never-ending cycle, and nobody wins. Nobody. But it's hard to tell these brothers that because they lost people. And I understand that a lot. It's hard to be in peace or say it's a peace treaty and I see the person that killed my homeboy or killed my brother or killed my cousin and I see him and not do nothing to him. That's a hard thing. That's very hard. But what I would like for the brothers to do, stop dissing the dead. Take Mimo. I like Mimo music. Mimo, you constantly dissing the dead. You lost your brother to this too. You don't want to diss your brother. I ridicule or make fun of your brother. Stop dissing the dead, bro. I believe y'all can make good music without dissing the dead. Even if you want to say the other gang is cowards, suckers, chumps, whatever. Say it about them. But leave the dead out of it on both sides. Not just the BDs, the GDs. Leave the dead out. Have respect for the fallen soldiers. Have respect. Just don't try to disrespect and make fun of. Because it's been death on both sides. Nobody wins. An eye for an eye, leave the whole world blind. And it's hard to tell someone that just lost their loved one that not to get back. And I understand that. That I definitely understand. I'm from Philly. I know what it's like. It's hard to look back on something but blood is shed. A little fist fight you can look back on and let it go. But once people start shooting each other and killing each other, it's hard to look back on that. But what shouldn't be hard is not to disrespect those that are dead behind this nonsense. Another thing I'm going to get with in this topic. There are people that have YouTube pages that's making a living off of telling the stories of your deaths, your murders, y'all doing time in jail. It's people that's benefiting, making money off of that. They're not in the trenches. They're not dodging bullets. They're not going to the funerals. They don't make prisons visits. They're not making hospital visits. There are channels where all they do is report on the Chicago drill in particular. And I'm going to say this, and I don't want to stop nobody bad. That's the one thing that I don't want to do, is to stop nobody revenue and making money. This is how you make money. You take care of yourself and your family. And it's legal money. You should always be able to do that. But here's the thing. YouTube is strict on everything else. Oh, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't say this, you can't do that. How is it? They can upload videos with guns and talking about dead people and shooting people and killing people and threatening people. And it's nothing said. It's nothing said because they're black. Here we're giving some pennies off of it. We're going to make way more than that. YouTube is a great form that you can get your stuff out. You communicate, you can make a little money with it. But I beg to differ on, it should be guidelines to where you can go. You can upload your video, but talking about the dead should be out. The threatening of the living gang members on songs and videos, that should be out, because that's helped fueling some of the violence. The flashing guns and this and that should be out. If you want to say the GDs is sucker, the BDs is sucker, the Mickey Cobras is suckers, say it. But everybody's getting rich and making a living off of y'all death and destruction. Everybody. Everybody's getting a bag except for the mothers that lost that child. The mother, that child's doing 10, 20 years in prison. I love drill. And hopefully hopefully we won't lose any more soldiers out there. Whether it's on the BD side, the GD side, the Mickey Cobra side, the Rice Logo side, the Stone side. I don't want no more of my brothers to lose their lives. Because we all brothers. To me. You're black, you my brother. So get your bag. Because that's the one thing I do love. I love to see black people make money. I'm never going to look down on that. Now what I do look down on is the violence, the killing, the disrespect of the dead. I look down on that. And to an extent I can understand the violence. But the disrespect of the dead I can't understand. Please stop it, my brother. Please, please, please. Thank you for listening to my opinion. This is episode 7. Hopefully the subscriptions will pick up so people can call in and they can discuss their opinions and views on the topics that I bring forth. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.